Thank you so much, Mr. Kent. First and foremost, I want to thank you, and I want to thank the listeners out there for this opportunity. You know, when we stepped in the studio, many people were calling in. It really showed that people are out there very eager to listen to the information that you've come with.
Afande, just allow me, just to let the public know. I have some material that is going to help us understand the things. The officers have come with this to studio. It is showing us the elements of being vigilant, what we should be taking care of, or what we should be noting as dangerous. We have the element of the eyes being a key weapon in elements of identifying crime and so much more. But Afande Tugume, please proceed.
Thank you. And first and foremost, you know, there is a habit that you Ugandans have, which is not a very good one. I don't know whether you've ever been observant, Mr. Kent. Whenever they see police...
I think I know what you're going to talk about.
Yes, whenever they see police, they always think there is a problem.
Yeah.
Whenever they see a patrol car around their village, whenever they see a policeman, and I am very sure some people out there are asking themselves, at this time around, we hear there are counterterrorism officers in the studios of Magic FM. Is there a problem? No, there is no problem. I want to assure you, members of the public, that the security of this country is still very normal and very calm. We are only honored that we are hosted to talk to you so that we can make you aware of some of the works that we do, so that we can sensitize you on some key issues that you really need to know. But otherwise, there is no problem, there is no cause of alarm, there is no reason to panic. The country is safe, and the security agencies, with guidance from His Excellency the President, are in charge.
Okay.
Omanyi, there is a saying in Uganda that okwerinda siruti, okwerinda siruti, and it's one of the reasons that we always come to tell you. Thank you for your question. This actually takes me to the government effort. Much as, yes, you asked how ready are we, how sensitization and DC. Of course, we are here to represent Uganda Police Force. We are here in the capacity of Uganda Police Force and definitely in the capacity of government. So the government has put really a lot of effort to combat this crime and to address issues to do with terrorism. And among so many, but there are some key points, very few points that I'm going to highlight to show government awareness. You've all heard about what we call operations, or operations to JA in the DRC Congo. HE, the president has always guided that we don't really need to wait for a problem and we solve it here. He has come up with a very good strategy of finding where the problem originates from and dealing with it decisively there and then. So it is one of the strategies that the government has put in place. You've heard of forces which are in Ituri and in Chivu, and they are really doing good work. And actually, you must bear me witness that ever since this operation was intensified, there has been real calmness in this country. So what does that mean? It means that the president really saw it so important to deal with the problem where it originates than waiting for it. And you see, this is now, it helps both countries, of course. So really, this is an act of helping two countries, both countries here and DRC Congo, to antagonize the operation. That is one of the strategies. Number two is intelligence. You know, we have components of intelligence in Uganda Police Force and the UPDF. And this intelligence has done so much in gathering information about these people's activities. And this information has always been the one which has been guiding our operation. Actually, you've always been in news, we have had incidents even recently,
yes,
where the activities have been foiled. And I know you know that.
Yeah.
You know, you saw what happened on Uganda Matters Day. Munyonyo. Their operation was foiled. And you think it just came from the blue? It's because of the intelligence organs. Surveillance. And shortly after, it also happened around Kalero Market. Same thing. So the government has put intelligence capacity to make sure that we sometimes interrupt their activities. Number 3, there is what we call CIMIC and CPC. CIMIC is civil military. It is civil military cooperation with the public, and CPC is commissariat of chief of police commissariat. These are departments which work so closely with the public. As my boss told you earlier on, the public is our first line of defense, and like he said that it almost contributes 75. We come in with the 25. So automatically, it's a government strategy that we make sure we get close to the public. Of course, by getting close to the public, that's when we shall get to know their problems, and then we should also tell them what they are supposed to do. So these two departments of government, of UPDF and police, have really been very helpful in combating this. Tough laws on suspects of terrorism has also come to address this issue. Because, of course, there are tough laws once somebody is prosecuted and found guilty in court. Automatically, it has also acted as a divergent measure. Then we have, there is coordination through Interpol. We have a directorate called Interpol. Interpol is the one which coordinates with us. It's a police department that basically works beyond borders, like coordinating.
It's international
coordinating with the sister security agencies outside of Uganda. Because it is clear evidence that some of these terror groups are from outside,
or even sponsored.
So not until there are some laws which are being used, especially by Interpol, there we cannot. Then enhanced resource mobilization for security agencies. We are so glad that His Excellency the President and the other stakeholders have really taken security organs, have really given priority to security organs, and we have acquired really equipment and training. So it means that us who are fighting terrorists, plus our sister agencies, the UPDF and the intelligence organs, have got the skills and the equipment, and this is because of the leadership, the good leadership of His Excellency the President of Uganda, who doesn't always take security for granted, because he really knows, and he has always told you over time, that when there is peace and stability in a country, it becomes a pillar for economic development and growth. Thank you so much.
Maybe I may want to supplement on whatever Panahira has said. There is a policy of teaming up, all security agencies working together, brighten our brains in the way that if a terrorist is arrested, the way we come to interrogate, we just come up as a team, all security agencies. Even if he's remanded, we keep monitoring these people where they are, and we get information from those sister security agencies telling us how such people are behaving and what they are doing. We have experienced a lot of things, and we have seen a lot of new trends going on. Because we have been seeing some of these people committing crimes here and run to our neighboring countries. But he talked about the Interpol. There we are teaming up with some of these countries in the way that we can get whatever. We have been seeing tips coming that so and so is likely to be here. There are some known terror agents in some other countries and who are being followed. But in case time pass by that they are not seen, and they were where they were last seen, that one could be something that we can be talked about. We can be reminded that anything may happen in our neighboring countries. We have seen the trainings done together as East African community. We have seen the IAPUCO coming up, Interpol, and we have even gone as far as the African, you call them African Union, training together, coming up together, sharing experiences in the way we can fight this. We have moved to countries like Ethiopia, in the IGAD, Ilea, where we have gone for trainings and we have taken many of our officers. So the experience we are getting, the trainings we are gaining, it is so nice that it can assist our country. Now, what about the fights that some people were, you talked about the cooperation, the CIMIC, the civilian security personnel relationship. That's why we are coming up with such programs. And that's why we want to thank Magic or UBC in general for giving us this time. But it was a government initiative to see that we can reach our public. Formerly, we used not to give out such information. But now we have come up with such posters which we pass to the public. They are responding. They were giving them our numbers to call. We are even going a step forward to ensure that at least we have a secure and safe country. I'm calling upon all listeners of this radio, all Ugandans where you are, that fighting terrorism is a societal fight. It needs your input. Don't simply sit there, because even the little we have achieved may go away within a minute. Terrorism is a scourge that is known to us, which is even worse than this AIDS. You know how AIDS can be fought? By abstaining, by using condoms, by doing what? But terrorism will even find you in the church, will find you in a place of leisure, will find you in the mosque.
In simple terms, terrorism will find you even when you're abstaining.
You are abstaining.
Or even when you're wearing a rubber.
That's it.
Yes.
So, that's why everything should be really handled in the way should be handled decisively. We want to talk about how do we expect to see Uganda in future. Uganda has been on and is there, but we have seen a lot of terror recruitments going on. And these recruitments are done mostly in institutions of higher learning. I don't want to say that we should be scared of these people, but they are lured, they are radicalized. And others are forced, but others are lured by giving them offers, incentives, like money, scholarships, such that money, scholarships, and many, such that they can come in. They can come in to join those things. Others are getting them on social media. These criminals wrote a lot of literature and left it. Mostly, some of them are highly educated people with PhDs. They wrote a lot of literature, which is on social media, and many are getting such radicalized through such ways.
Misleading information.
Terrible. We have seen those ones, the one I mentioned, those ones calling upon some Ugandans to join some other forces in our neighborhood to come back and wipe out what? These are gone days of fighting such things. Ugandans, wherever you are, regardless of, we said of your denomination, we need to be together. We need to come up with a clear-minded lessons. We have learned lessons of dividing ourselves in the way that we can have problems. We may talk about the essence of these people moving, much as I said that we shouldn't think about only bombs, but we talked about the terror cells, where people are almost, the pavers, weighing stones, these ones welding, these groups, machete welding, the chiefs, the what, these are should be, and these are known people. These are our children within the society. We know them. They are bandits, marijuana smokers, but you tend to say that I'm not concerned. Let it not start with me. But if you think like that, And then others tend to say that for me, all my children are educated, all my children are well off, all my children are in schools, but these will be attacked. You have seen these criminals attacking homes, cutting, smashing, killing, even others are attacking. You remember this girl. You watched this girl, or the business lady in Intinda, who was moving from, who was attacked on the motorbike, who died in such a, they say, can I call it a mysterious, very wrong in a bad way of that.
Unfortunate incident.
That was so unfortunate, but it occurred. So don't look at the situation going out of hands like that and then you simply say, because wherever you go, you hear people crying. They are calling for help. But when we say, let's come together, come out, give us some reports on information as regards to what is happening, others say, I'm not concerned. Let it not start with me. Ladies and gentlemen, it is you to ensure that those places are safe. Okay. I always hear people saying that I don't want to be closer with security personnel, mostly the police. They are rumor monger, they spread a lot of rumors, they do what. But these are our children. And it depends on the way we are brought up, the way we are handling our children. It's now time for holidays. Our children are coming back from schools. But how are we taming, should I say taming them? How do we stay with them? Nurturing them. The poor way of nurturing our children causes a lot of problems. And many will be lured into such stupid things. As a parent, try to find out, try to endeavor, in case you are not at home, you go, I wouldn't want to say seriously, but you go slowly, check on your children. What are they doing? But above all, give your children time. Try to talk to them. See whom they are playing with, whom they are sharing anything with. And there are information that we should not pass to these children when we are seated with them. As adults, there are information that we need to discuss as adults, and we spare our children. This system of arming our children with toy guns, our children are so inquisitive, they are so curious that they want to know how this operates. When one wants to train a child, he gives a pistol, a toy gun, a what, and then they grow up knowing that this is something good to play with, not knowing that you are hardening their body, you are radicalizing their body, you are radicalizing their mind, you are taking up their mind into such a way. Uganda today, I hear, or through whatever we are reading, it's one of the most youngest nations within the number. I mean, by that I mean to say that
aspects of age.
Aspect of age, that's it. And these people needs to be guided, needs to be nurtured, needs to be directed as how to behave. You see the music we are playing these days, whatever we are reading, we need to, the curiosity they are doing, they need to copy a lot of new things. Yet some of these things are not good for us.
Temensingo.
And
the big people in government are dancing.
They are dancing on such things. Ladies and gentlemen, these are challenges we are facing. So tomorrow, such a person who said Temensingo, he will want to put into reality. So we need to check on that. And then we talked about the security personnel having their contacts. Let's not have personal contacts. Let's have the official contacts. We have been having challenges of people calling us asking about the contacts of one of the DPCs in their areas, the OCs in your areas. You are interested in getting their personal contacts, personal numbers. When that person is transferred, you call him in danger. When you're in danger, when he's in Fort Portal. Other than getting the number, the official line that doesn't change. Others say, I'm not concerned. Why should I mind about this? Security is very expensive. It's very expensive, but very helpful.
Okay. All right.